Hey guys, welcome back to a tarot tale. Hope you're doing really well. As always, we're going to see today how your story unfolds. So if anyone has any video suggestions, please let me know. And thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting the channel. And thank you to the lovely viewer who requested this reading today. And it's going to be, help if I even remembered it, hidden talents and gifts. So not specifically like spiritual gifts, just general hidden talents and gifts. So we're going to see what comes through. So I've got two piles for today. It's going to be pile 1 and pile 2, Steampunk, Dragon Inquisition. This is going to be for number 1. This is a new stone, crystal that I bought. This is another new one. This is for pile number 2. I love this one. So think about your pile and then we'll see your hidden talents and gifts. So I'm going to get started, and I'm not going to do reversals today because I just don't feel like I need to. Alright, so let's see your hidden talents and gifts. So we've got here the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this person is extremely passionate. I feel like this person is or could potentially be competitive. I feel like you may be kind of in and out of doing multiple different things. Like I feel like you have quite a lot of passions. I'm getting outdoor kind of activities. I feel like things like archery. I'm feeling like things like martial arts, taekwondo, things that require a lot of physical endurance. I'm also getting could be like a potential personal trainer. I feel like you're somebody who you can be a hard ass if you need to, but you can be very motivating and very like encouraging. I feel like something like a job or passion or something may suit you that's like, you know, you're in and out. You can kind of do like a PT session, then you can like go chill and do something else. I don't feel like you would like kind of doing the traditional like, you know, 9 to 5 kind of job. I feel like you'd want to do something unique and really create your own schedule. So I'm definitely getting something creative, and I'm getting something physical. They're just things I think that you would be good at. Let's see what else I'm getting, what else comes to me. Also for this pile, I'm getting police officer as well. Or even private investigator. That just came to me. Wow, we've got here the Sun. So this is a very happy card. It's a very abundant card. So I'm feeling like it kind of ties in with the Knight of Wands that ultimately I feel like your goal is to kind of help people have like a happier life, make people's days brighter. So that can be something to do with PT, can make people happier, reach their goals. Also, you know, with police officer as well, or just any other physical jobs. I feel like also you could be someone that's good at sports like basketball, netball, swimming, those kinds of things. You could be like an instructor or teacher of those things. I'm also getting lifeguard. That just came to me as well. But with this being major arcana, I'm getting that you really like to do things outdoors. So it could even be, like I said, you do multiple different things. You know, maybe it's like if you're like a lifeguard or a swimming instructor, then on your days off, you're also like a dog walker, or you do something like down like at the local pound or shelter, or something to do with that. With two people being in this card, I do feel like you would work well with other people. So maybe you would work well being in partnership with somebody else, having like your own business. I do feel like you are intelligent. You're very passionate, creative, and I feel like very intelligent as well. So you could be somebody that has their own business. Like you may think, oh, other people have their own business, that'll never happen to you, but I can definitely see that for you. Feeling this one. Okay, so we've got here the 10 of Pentacles. So with this, I'm kind of getting a long-term commitment, and this is something to do with the home. It's something to do with, families, community. So I feel like you could do something for the community. You could do like a sports program. You do something, I feel like, that's benefiting families and gets family involved, like working at a family orientated club, even if it is like the local sports club or something like that. And it may be something that somebody in your family has done. So something that someone in your family currently does or did. I feel like you could follow that on. I do feel like you could have a natural knack for like children and animals. I feel like helping them or like mentoring them in some kind of way. So I'm also getting like sports teacher. I'm also getting music teacher for some. It doesn't all have to be physical. I'm also getting music teacher. So if you're good at any kind of musical instruments, guitar, anything like that, it would be beneficial. For some, it may be singing. You may be obviously really good at singing. Obviously, if you're teaching guitar, you're naturally good at guitar. So obviously, they're talents. But I feel like you would enjoy kind of teaching them. I feel like for some of you, it would be good if you did singing lessons and if you did it in a group. It may be something that you and, like, say, your brother or sister or somebody is interested in. You could kind of do it together. It's something that I feel like would bring families, together. So, hidden talents, the most overall thing so far that I'm feeling is to do with music, to do with sports, or like I said, I'm feeling police officer as well. That is a big one. Definitely, it's like ensuring that people are having a good day, that people's lives are bright, everything goes right in the day. But definitely, I feel like you're very family orientated and looking after families is a big thing for you. I do feel like because there's a dog in two of these cards, I do feel like you could have a special connection with dogs. Maybe you would be a good, animal or dog trainer. That could be a special talent. Maybe if you have a pet, you could try to, train them or teach them tricks or something like that. And maybe you'll realize that actually you're really good at doing that. So that's just something that came to me. I'm feeling like I'm going to get another deck. I was going to get 3 more cards with the same deck, but I'm actually feeling this deck. So let's see what other hidden talents or gifts do you have? So we've got here building blocks. So building things from the ground up. So you may be really good with your hands. I'm feeling like you may be really good at building houses, building in general, doing things with your hands. So you may be like a carpenter or something like that. Just anything, where you're building things kind of outdoors, like with wood or even with metal, with all kinds of, materials. I see this as you could be good at doing a trade. Any kind of trade. So carpenter, plumber, anything really outdoors that you wanted to do. I'm also getting gardener for some people, especially with the Ten of Pentacles and the building blocks. Ten of Pentacles is about long-term stability, family, kids, associated with having a stable financial situation and house. So with building blocks, I'm really strongly getting some of you guys may be really good at building homes, or you also may be really good at selling homes. So you may be a realtor. That may be something for you. So You know, if any of you have been feeling like you have some interest in being like a real estate agent or just, you know, about property, I feel like that's something that you could be interested in or good at, I should say. Let's see what else. Feeling like getting one more. We've got here why. So I feel like this is somebody that, you know, questions everything. I feel like you're somebody who asks a lot of questions, and in doing that you receive a lot of answers. I feel like you're good under pressure, and also like dealing with the unknown. Like, I feel like you're somebody who really jumps into the unknown. I'm feeling like you're really good with uncovering things. Like how I said in the beginning, with being a cop, or I think I may have said this, like somebody that does profiling or is like a private investigator. It's like you're good at really uncovering things about other people. And I feel like the Knight of Wands may not seem like that kind of person, but I'm getting the person in this particular deck. They're very inquisitive. I feel like they're analytical. They're a very deep thinker, and they are very intelligent. I just feel like they do multiple different things. They have multiple different talents, and they have multiple different interests. So that's just what I'm getting. So let me know what you guys think of this reading. If you liked it, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully in my next reading. Bye. Alright, so we're going to get stuck into pile number 2. Let's see your hidden talents and gifts. Let's see what we get. So I've got here the Ace of Staves. So this is somebody who is very passionate. So I feel like you would be good at doing a lot of creative things that require a lot of passion, like a lot of fast movement. So things like a public speaker, somebody that is a manager, somebody that's a boss. You have to really make decisions on your feet. Also with quick movement, you could be physically fit, so an athlete. I got this in pile 1 as well, but somebody who, you know, is into sports. This is somebody that's very fiery. They're somebody that they're very motivated. So you definitely could have a hidden talent at a sport. So if you're not somebody who plays sports and you like to be active, then I would definitely suggest trying a lot of different sports. I just heard swimming, so maybe for some of you that's something you would enjoy or be really good at. Got here the 3 of Staves. So I feel like this is somebody I feel like who they want to really expand on their horizons. You're somebody who likes to really expand upon the things that you have. You're somebody who you may be really good at attaining more knowledge about the particular thing that you're doing. Also with the Ace of Staves and the 3 of Staves, I feel like you may be good working with other people in a group of other people, getting other people to be involved. So if you do a sport, getting people to be involved. Say if you're like a personal trainer or a coach, then I feel like you would be good at involving other people, managing, you know, a team of people and getting them to really come out of their comfort zone. I'm getting you should be somebody that's on the front line. Like you should definitely be like managing like a group, or definitely be a leader. So we've got 2 cards have popped out. We've got here the Magician and the 5 of Coins. So first I'll go with the 5 of Coins. So this is usually somebody that's in like somebody who has illness, or somebody who can be homeless. So you may kind of be really good at helping in these situations. Like you may do like a food drive. You may have really good ideas on how to, you know, help or end kind of world problems. Like I feel like you'd be good at like doing a charity. Also, you could help with, people who are homeless. Also, I feel like you could be passionate about helping in a different way, like maybe like aged care or even like a nurse or a doctor, because I associate this as somebody who, they're left out in the cold, they have illnesses, they're really struggling. So you may help people that have, depression, that kind of thing, potentially a counselor, psychologist. Definitely good at getting people involved in things, helping people kind of get on the straight and narrow, I feel. So with the magician, so you're really good at manifesting things, you're really good at utilizing the things that you have, the things that you know, and putting it to good use. I feel like you're very ambitious, and you really kind of go after what you want. I mean, this may be literal with the magician. Like, you may be somebody who does magic tricks. You may be somebody that is intuitive. You may be somebody who's a good card reader. You may be somebody that has a good hidden talent. I'm getting playing cards like with friends or playing board games. You may be good at like poker or something like that. You're just definitely extremely good at manifesting things and creating things. And I do feel that creating things and manifesting things, I see that as being with your physical hands as well. So you may be very crafty. Like if people gave you like a lot of materials or bits of wood or like glue and all kinds of things, I feel like you would be able to build something, you'd be able to create something, and you may not realize that you're able to do that, but you can. I feel like you would be somebody that is like a good drawer or a good painter, somebody who is creative with their hands. Just knows like how to build things. You may do a lot of DIY projects, or maybe good for you to try DIY projects to then see that you're good at it, and then you may actually like want to pursue it, or you may even want to sell the things that you make like on Etsy and things like that as well. So we've got here the King of Coins. Yeah, so this is somebody who's really abundant. There's somebody that's very loyal. I see them as like a boss, a manager, a leader, somebody who is in charge, I feel like, of a lot of other people. Like, you are the kind of person who's distributing, the money. Like, you're like the boss. Um, you're the one that's kind of paying the people. You're the one, ultimately, I feel like everyone puts in, a shared effort, but it's like you would be the one that's actually like the brains behind the operation, if that makes sense. I feel like with this too, the King of Coins, you may be somebody that's really good with money. So you may be good being an accountant, or somebody working in a bank, a teller, somebody that's really good with numbers, somebody that's good with figures. I'm just definitely getting that strong leadership energy. Like, you're somebody that you're not scared to do what you have to do to speak up for yourself. You'll really take initiative. You have a lot of ideas to present. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer. So I feel like a talent could be that I'm actually getting that's like you could be really good with maths, and you could be really good with things that are to do with the left side of the brain, but also the right side of the brain, which is very creative as well. I think that you have like a good mix of these things, and if you could find a way to kind of, combine the two, then I feel like you would create something really epic. Let's see what else I get. Thinking I'll get 2 more cards. So I'll get this one and this one that came out. So we've got here Imagine and Serendipity. So with Imagine, I feel like you could literally have a really good imagination. So you could be like a good storyteller, somebody who writes a book, You could be somebody who even creates like an audio book as well. I feel like if you're a good drawer or something like that, you'd be good at teaching other people. You have a very good imagination, a very that knack for kind of explaining things to other people as well. I feel like you're a dreamer. It's like you're somebody that you want to do like something really big. I feel like you may have some fears and some, kind of insecurities that if you don't let them kind of overtake you, then you will really be able to kind of harness this energy. I also feel like you're a good communicator. You express and communicate things to people in a way that they understand. I'm even just getting like, I'm getting like you may be a good teacher as well, like an art teacher. I just feel like you'd be good at doing like imaginative kind of play with kids or like a puppet show or just something fun, or you create a fun activity for them to do that they'll be really excited about. With serendipity, this is just to me this is just about synchronicity as well, being in the right place at the right time. And I feel like you have that kind of ability to do that, I guess. So, there's like obviously there's like kind of forcing things to happen or having ideas and then acting on them. I feel like if you're just living in the now and being in the moment, serendipity will naturally just happen. It's naturally, I feel like this card more than anything is saying if you act upon one of these passions or interests or creative endeavors, you're naturally going to wind up in a place that's going to take you to that next place that you need to go. But I'm getting even like a fantasy, kind of book, like a fairy tale kind of book. I'm even getting that you may be good at, if you're good at drawing, then I feel like creating a coloring book would be really good, like something for kids. I'm getting this young kind of innocence. You very much have that youthful spirit about you. So let me know what you guys think of this reading. I hope that you enjoy it, and I forget if I mentioned this, but a lovely viewer actually requested this reading. So I hope that they enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.